market an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the LA Chargers. Going to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. Here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Sky Moore on the return. He's got a lay up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Relevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to sing, how to feel, how to deliver, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. Got a lot behind this one, downfield it goes. That one is incomplete, couldn't hang on through the contact. With that big shot, they wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. First down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football on second down. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost had an interception, and that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Cut out left. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Get the fullback. Oh, dear. He is down to the 30-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive where one of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Pretty throwing here on first. Ooh, almost a throw that Kingston defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he cuts it back right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Knocked him his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
Hopping ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the lineman a lot. Quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys. But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers try now to an early 14-0 lead.
Chargers nothing.
Yeah, ready with it. I should probably start ahead, boy, cause I got other hits, boy.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
I be on my low nose drill.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Darius Davis.
So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. This will be a good sign for their first points in the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And they blew up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, here where you've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to
Going
go.
long for him here. Snapped by Allen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
It's Herbert once more. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the Santa forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it puts a set on the board.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 36 for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Over the screen, and he's up. And he's brought down after a short gain. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third
A
down.
gain of a yard. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. And the gun is Purdy. He's going deep. It's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Right down the middle. Let's go. And the 49ers push their lead at 21-zip already.
Chargers, nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
Chargers take over 1st
Now
and
LA getting its offense all set to go. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert now. It's caught. This is Loud McConkey. And they're going to bring it down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Herbert from the gun. McConkey's got it again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay. Gotta be honest with you, I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family, because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring it down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. We better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. That one falls to the turf. He'll hang on. It's incomplete. Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearson. He's going to be hauling down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. There's a reset. Here we go. Off the 44. First down throw by Purdy. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down by comfortable margin. Now remember that play call. That's one way. It could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Purdy on first down. It is caught left side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers nothing. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Green X, let's go, let's go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. In the hands of Gadsden. Complete. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play to the 38.
The second. A gain of 14 yards. Brings up
And the sneak gets Herbert. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a very simple play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak. We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. If we got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he puts it in with this one, right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Looking right, and he finds it. And this one doesn't go far. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Right side in the hands of Allen. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. J.K. Scott on the punt. Just a minute 54 now to play in our opening half, Brock. More football from SoFi in just a moment. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8 on 9, all blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Is it moving on? They're going to drop it. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That's not a quick hitter. He's going to go down right along midfield strike. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now throw, 3rd and long. This time they're going to get to him before they get that pass away as he goes down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. Deep for the 49ers is Sky Moore. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this into the locker room. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. On the move, past the 40. Swings left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time of the first half. And the field position and the clock against him here. Probably not going to see anything of substance. They send it tight end in motion. Little turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Run for the first guarantee man. No gain on that first down run. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, Herbert. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one
takes right there is live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Punt meets him at the 28. So we get a little excitement there with a nice punt return on the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the pistol, it's Herbert. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Draw play here. Hansen. It goes down as a gain of nothing on the run, and now they're left with 3rd and 14.
So one defender's way up. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Lincoln on 3rd. It's Herbert. Great defensive play. Giant moves incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Jackson the 2nd on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate Brock he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They get there to take him down right on the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Nice cut, hit the sideline. This is out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. They stick with McCaffrey. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheets. I'm going to tell you, Pete, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And we might be close to this thing going again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Hey, kid, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got 3 tight ends on his 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What am I going to call this other than simply splendid?
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead.
Chargers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. Come on 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Another gun. Here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops ready for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 24-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
These are short goals. They are 5% certainly pretty low, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Picked up at the 38. He runs it up to midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Great throwing here on 1st. Throw left side, complete. It's 1st out of bounds after a gain of 4 there, 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone. Force him out to force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
49ers will line up for
Keeping it on the ground. And right back in the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. And the next for 2, and he's extending their lead. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long time ago. But some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best. And this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Deontay to take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. He steps in front, picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Going one again with McCaffrey. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Well, we're on here. It's McCaffrey. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is sliding down the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Any better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wins this round. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. They'll go now as they try to pile on further. 3rd and goal, McCaffrey. This is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro in the 49ers field goal unit for the 1st time. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Pinheiro's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance. And here on the field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the offense now for the Chargers. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run and second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's struck down. All set now, 1st and 10.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Chargers got first down.
To throw, Herbert. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. That's complete to Johnson, out right. And he pushes this guy to the 42 before going down. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert on 1st down. So what's lead on that throw? That falls incomplete ahead of his target. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Herbert again. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 55-yard line. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Herbert to throw once more. Snapped by Allen. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
14 yards.
He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's Herbert once more. And this time they're going to get to him if they can get that pass in place. He goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
2nd and 15 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's in trouble. He gets brought down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Good throw now, and the ball is out. And that's a 49ers football. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense. And a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it.
Yeah.
A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
49ers.
Now again, it's McCaffrey heading right. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Francisco.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up just outside that right zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49ers first down.
Now again, McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. That'll be first and goal. Stop is made on the 5-yard line.
First and goal, San Francisco.
On the ground, McCaffrey. There's a defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. And goal now as they try to pile on further. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver to the goal line. The stand continues. This one doesn't even bring it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Bernie trying on 4th down. And you shouldn't be surprised as they get into the end zone for yet another touchdown. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to keep...
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. This right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
There's points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Going after from Pinheiro. He's up and going. And the 49ers take down 7 more of their lead.
Chargers nothing. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30.
On the
All right, some
return.
good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.